Morning, Greg.
Morning.
Today we are talking about 5 American fast food restaurants we wish we had in the UK.
Are we?
Yes. We are fast approaching 10,000 subscribers, Greg.
Is it?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Please like, share and comment on our videos and help us get over the 10,000 mark and help us on our way towards the 20,000 mark. That would be great, wouldn't it, Greg?
Well, 1 million would be nice, wouldn't
Well, yeah, that would be nice too, but little steps.
Little steps.
Right, today's episode, Greg, we're talking about 5 American fast food restaurants that we would like to have here in the UK. However, we would like to do some episodes based on food from other places where our viewers live, wouldn't we?
Yes.
Trouble is, we don't know that much about them, do we?
No.
So,
I've got a lot to say this week, haven't I?
Yes. So, if you live in
Australia,
yeah, or
Canada,
yeah, or any of those other places that people tell us that they live in that are watching our videos.
Hawaii, New Zealand.
Hawaii, yeah. Let us know about food that is synonymous
Grimsby
with your area of the world, because we don't know that much, and we would love to make a video comparing your food to ours like we do with some of these American videos. So let us know if you're in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, wherever. Grimsby, we kind of know about Grimsby.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fish.
It's a bit stereotypical, but yes. Let us know what your food is like. In the meantime, Greg, here is the first... What are you laughing at?
Just the fish.
Oh. Here is the first, say it, don't spray it, of our American fast food restaurants that we wish that we had over here.
Go on then.
This one is called the Sonic Drive-Thrus.
Sonic, as in
Sonic
hedgehog?
Drive-Thrus. And since I've been researching this, I have found out that one has just opened in London, but not available in the rest of the UK. Oh. So we would like to have them in the rest of the UK as well. Because, Greg, they serve breakfasts all day.
See, this is where McDonald's lose it for me.
Well, I think some McDonald's, particularly in America, are now starting to serve breakfasts all day.
Because let's be honest, that's the best thing they do. Their McMuffins are incredible in the morning. I like, but 10:30, gone.
Anyway, if you were going to the Sonic Drive-Thru, Greg, you could get breakfast all day, and I believe you have chosen the thing from the Sonic menu that you would order for breakfast.
Outrageous.
Would you like to see it?
Never mind breakfast, this is dinner.
Well, because they serve all day, Greg, you could have it for dinner.
I would.
Here it is.
Look at that.
That is the breakfast toaster.
I mean...
Would you like me to read the description from their website?
If you look at our brick wall, it's as thick as their bread.
I don't think that's to scale.
Oh, is it not?
No.
Oh.
Behold, melty cheese, your choice of savoury sausage, crispy bacon or delicious ham, all stacked up on thick Texas toast and served with fluffy eggs. Sounds like breakfast heaven, if you ask us. I mean, that is phenomenal, Greg.
Oh.
And if I were ordering breakfast, I think I'd probably order that. But they do burritos, breakfast burritos.
What's it called? Sonic?
Sonic Drive-Thru, and there's apparently one just open in London. They do a menu all day. They have some good hot dogs as well, don't they, Greg?
I think we need to go and research it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because we live here, we aren't able to get all of this food lined up because that would be amazing. And our mouths have been watering talking about all of this stuff, haven't they, Greg?
Yes, and that is incredible.
So I, for my dinner or lunch, depending on where you come from, would order this, Greg.
That's ridiculous.
That is the bacon cheeseburger toaster.
Oh.
Now, they do ordinary burgers as well, but that just looks phenomenal, doesn't it?
Oh.
Let's have a look at what it says about that on the website.
Oh, it's got pickle gherk. No.
What?
No, look. It's got them things in.
Yeah, I love them.
Ruined
Let me have a look.
That's why I wouldn't have it. Is that an onion ring at the bottom?
It says regional on their website, so perhaps this isn't available all over the United States.
Oh,
who knows? So get your beef and cheese sandwiched between 2 thick slices of Texas toast. Then top it off with crinkle-cut pickles, crispy bacon, chopped onions, fresh shredded lettuce, ripe tomatoes, a freshly prepared onion ring, and hickory barbecue sauce in the ultimate Bergwich.
You sound like you're in love.
I think I am.
You sound like you're reading a love story.
I think I am.
Your whole tone changed then.
My mouth's watering.
It is incredible. But I mean, I would take a few things off though.
I'd probably take tomatoes off.
Gherkins, whatever they are.
But that is what we would choose from the Sonic drive-thrus if we had them near us, but we don't.
No,
perhaps a trip to London is in.
Just for a burger.
Yes, it's a long drive, but
it is.
That looks worth it to me.
I think it does.
That was the Sonic drive-thrus, Greg.
It's the perfect complement to your morning. The Breakfast French Toaster.
The next restaurant we're visiting, Greg, is called Chick-Fil-A. Chick-Fil-A.
I've put on half a stone looking at this, Jason.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm starving. But it looks amazing, doesn't it?
Yes.
You have chosen something from this menu, and I have chosen something from this menu. Mine may seem a little bit strange to you, Greg. Probably seems a bit strange to most of our English viewers, but many of our American viewers will think it's probably normal. You know, we did that thing about beans on toast, and the American viewers said, we don't really get why you have it for breakfast.
Well, there was loads of comments, wasn't there? There was things like, they can't understand why you put beans on bread and make the bread wet.
Yeah, well, that's the best bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, bean juice. But I don't...
Did you just say bean juice?
Bean juice.
It's a family show, this is, Jason.
I don't think that the problem was with beans on toast. I think the problem was that we had it for breakfast. That's the problem. However, this thing that I've chosen off this menu that I'd like to give a try, nobody in this country would eat for breakfast.
They said 2 carbs as well. It doesn't work.
You ready?
I've seen these menus.
This is Chick-Fil-A Biscuit, Greg.
That's not a biscuit, is it though, Jason?
It's not what we would call a biscuit, no. We would call a biscuit what our American friends call a cookie. But this is chicken on a biscuit for breakfast. A breakfast portion of your famous boneless breast of chicken, seasoned to perfection, hand-breaded, pressure-cooked in 100% refined peanut oil and served on a buttermilk biscuit baked fresh at each restaurant.
So what's a biscuit then?
I think the closest thing that we have to biscuits, looking at that and the texture, are scones or scones, depending on where you're from here. However, scones are sweet, and don't know if those biscuits are sweet.
Because biscuits for us is digestive or a bourbon, isn't it?
Now, we probably wouldn't eat...
I wouldn't put a bourbon on top of a chicken breast.
No, but you probably wouldn't eat chicken for breakfast either, would you?
No. Isn't it weird?
Isn't it weird how we are all different?
It is, isn't it?
However, I am open to persuasion, and I would give that a go for breakfast.
Of course you are, Jason. It's food, isn't it?
But I don't think I'd mind that for breakfast.
No, of course you wouldn't, Jason.
Again, fried chicken in a biscuit.
It's food, isn't it, Jason?
So you've chosen something off the main menu, haven't you, Greg?
I've gone healthy.
Have you? Oh.
Look at that.
What is that, Greg?
That is a... I can't remember. It's got chicken.
Grilled cool wrap. Let's have a look what the description from the Chick-Fil-A website says about it.
Tell me. I'll tell you what it does. I can tell you this, sorry. It does cost $7.35.
That's for a meal. On its own.
That's a meal?
No, the meal is $8.69, Greg.
Oh, yeah, I'm reading the wrong one.
Yeah, you are.
I wouldn't pay that.
Sliced chicken breast nestled in a fresh mix of green leaf lettuce with shredded red cabbage and carrots and a blend of shredded Monterey Jack and cheddar cheeses. Tightly rolled in a flaxseed flour flatbread. Try saying that 3 times fast.
A flaxseed flour seed flatbread?
Flaxseed flour flatbread. Made fresh daily, served with avocado lime ranch dressing.
Ooh.
Or guest choice of dressing.
My wife would love that ranch.
You can have a different dressing if you want.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
It does look nice.
It just looks great, and that's the healthy side.
Other things on the Chick-Fil-A menu, Greg, are filet or a regular chicken sandwich, spicy deluxe, chicken nuggets, chicken strips, a bit like KFC by the sounds of it. Grilled chicken, grilled nuggets, grilled chicken club sandwich.
Look at them milkshakes.
They do look good.
Oh,
and the sides are waffle potato fries instead of your regular fries. I like those little lattice fries.
It's so unfair, isn't it? Their side orders are our meals.
I know.
Look at them, they're amazing.
You feeling hungry, Greg?
Yes.
We've got 3 more restaurants to go.
So to recap, I'm the best composer ever in the entire world. And Chick-fil-A's new egg white grill is really, 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 really good.
Chicken for breakfast. It's not as crazy as you'd think.
How you doing, Greg?
I'm going to eat my own hand in a minute, Jason. This is ridiculous.
We've moved on to a place called In-N-Out Burger. Yes, it's called In-N-Out Burger, Greg.
Is that because it goes in very quickly and then
comes out
very quickly?
Who knows? But you have chosen this restaurant for one burger in particular, haven't you?
Yep.
Shall I show them the burger that you're talking about?
What shall I show? Yes.
What shall I? Here we go. It's the double, Greg.
Do you know why I went for it, Jason?
Why?
I like the onion in the middle.
Do you?
Yeah, and I like
the onion.
Yeah, it's just a nice change from the others.
I think it's 2 patties, 2 slices of cheese, onion, lettuce, tomato, and their own sauce.
Out.
Yeah.
But I like that.
Can I have a double without the tomato?
I like that. I've cleaned this today, Jason. I've cleaned this. Yeah. But I like the cheese, the way that's done. But I do like the fact that the onion is there as well. So that's my choice.
I mean, it looks great, Greg, the double.
It is very similar. We do have a lot of things like this.
This is like a bit like a Big Mac from McDonald's, isn't it?
It is like a Big Mac. I mean, that's the biggest one that we have over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Big Mac. So that's about as big as we get. So nothing can be really bigger than that.
Well, Greg, you say that. But if I were to go to In-N-Out, I would choose the 4x4.
The what?
The 4x4.
The 4x4.
It's basically double that.
You do realise a 4x4 over here is a big lorry.
Yeah. Or a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, so...
But this is the 4x4 burger, Greg. I mean, that just looks phenomenal, doesn't it?
No!
It does. I mean, obviously that isn't one of their own branded pictures like your double. That is an actual 4x4 burger from In-N-Out Burger.
That looks like it's gone in and that's coming out a bit.
I would demolish that, Greg. In-N-Out Burger. You stick with your double. I'll go with the 4x4. Twice, please.
Everything fresh, nothing frozen, that's no lie. That's what goes in it, in and out. That's what it's all about.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Why?
Because I'm hungry.
Me too, Greg. But we've moved on to Dairy Queen. Now, Dairy Queen do serve a full menu of burgers and all that kind of stuff. Burgers and chicken and all that. But they are more famous, I think, from what I've read, for their desserts, Greg, and their treats.
Well, I'm not a real sweet person. My wife, she is very...
You're not a very sweet person at all.
Very chocolate. What?
You're not. Carry on.
Yeah, but I'm not that fussed about desserts and things. But...
You've chosen one.
I mean, this is...
I should say that they're probably most famous for their Blizzard desserts.
I don't care. What I've chosen is outrageous.
I think they're a bit like McFlurry's, but better. But we've chosen something else from the menu, haven't we, Greg?
This is it. I mean, this is mouth-watering.
I think it's mine first. Let's see which one comes up. Yes, it is, Greg. I've gone for the funnel cake. Now, let me tell you about the funnel cake.
That's surprising me, Jason, that you didn't go for a big chocolate sort of thing.
A crispy funnel cake topped with powdered sugar and drizzled with topping of your choice. Served hot from the oven with a side of cold Dairy Queen creamy vanilla soft serve ice cream.
Have you thought about doing adverts?
Toppings available include hot fudge, caramel and strawberry. I mean, I'd go for the strawberry, I think, just as it is there.
Really?
Yeah.
Not hot fudge?
No. I'd much prefer like fruity, tangy things than chocolate, if I'm honest. But you, on the other hand, prefer this.
That is outrageous. Tell me, do it in your advert voice, Jason, and describe this, because it's disgustingly wonderful.
This is the fudge stuffed chocolate chip cookie. A warm, decadent chocolate chip cookie with a gooey fudge centre. Served hot from the oven with cold, creamy DQ vanilla soft serve ice cream and cocoa fudge. Available at participating DQ locations.
I mean, you imagine, right, you've got in there, you've had your starter, you've had your 4x4 beast, and then you get that.
4x4s from Dairy Queen.
Well, no, you just go around the street, and then you're going for this.
I'll tell you what, Greg, if they ever do another series of Man vs. Food and they need a new presenter, or 2 presenters...
You look like him. You do, actually, yeah.
We are the right people for the job.
Well, you look like him, and I suppose I'm a little bit similar to the Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives.
So after all that, Greg...
He doesn't watch that programme.
I don't watch that. After all of that, could you eat anything else?
Well, I'm sure we're going to find out.
Because I've got one more restaurant to take you to.
Go on then.
Some folks that have you believe summer's over. This DQ Rolo Minis Blizzard respectfully disagrees. Smooth caramel and mini Rolos. It's like a golden caramely sunset that never sets.
Final destination, Greg.
Well, my fridge is going to take a hammering tonight, Jason.
You will not be able to make them the same as that, though, will you? There's only one thing for it, Greg. We're going to have to go on a road trip of fast food restaurants in America. Should we go now?
It's not going to happen, is it?
No, it's not. However, I've saved this location to last, Greg, because I think that they've created the ultimate in fast food takeaway food.
What's that, then?
Well, should we talk about yours first? Because I think we need to save the best for last.
Well, I don't know what you saved.
You know what I've saved. You know what you've chosen from Arby's, don't you?
Show it there.
Arby's sandwich shop.
Can't.
Greg has chosen the, is it called a double stack New York Reuben? A New York double stack Reuben, Greg. Would you like me to read the description?
Yeah, why not? I've lost half a stone as it is.
You can win the corned beef lottery at Arby's and it doesn't take any luck at all. Just go to the counter and say, I'd like the New York Reuben double stack, please. Yes, the one with twice as much corned beef on it as the regular Reuben. Let's see if it tells you what is on the regular...
I think some of these companies are going to phone you up and say, I don't know, we've been watching your tea and toast and we wonder if you could do some commercials for us.
I don't think that's going to happen, Greg, do you? I can't seem to load what's actually on it, but I think that's sauerkraut. Don't think that's actual size again, Greg.
Oh.
But that's sauerkraut on there.
Yeah.
Corned beef. And I think that's a Thousand Island sauce or something similar.
It just looks great, doesn't it?
It does look amazing, Greg.
Oh, look at that.
But
do you know we have a ham sandwich over here?
Yeah.
It's just one slice, isn't it? One slice of ham, one slice of cheese, and
no
bread.
Sauerkraut. We don't really put sauerkraut on it, do we?
Oh,
there's cheese on there as well. Look.
Oh, of
Swiss
course
cheese.
there is. Of course there is.
Now, the reason that I've saved this for last, Greg, is because this is quite unbelievable. And I would have two of them. That is the meat mountain.
You would have two of these?
Yes.
For starters?
Right now.
Tell me what's on that, Jason.
The biggest sandwich.
That's ridiculous.
The biggest sandwich Arby's has ever sold. Stacked ridiculously high with almost all the meats. 2 chicken tenders, slices of roast turkey, pit smoked ham, corned beef, 13-hour smoked brisket, USDA choice Angus steak, roast beef and pepper bacon. Oh, there's also cheddar and Swiss cheese somewhere in there.
That's 9 meats on there, Jason.
Yes!
9 meats? I mean, that is a heart attack waiting to happen, isn't it?
Oh, Greg, I can't begin to tell you how much I want one of them.
I don't think I could do it.
Phenomenal. Arby's, look out. Here I come.
Arby's doubled the amount of corned beef on their Reuben, thus creating the big new double stack Reuben.
All that food, Greg, it's giving me a food headache.
Well, I think you're going to get a migraine now then, Jason.
Oh, I don't think it was the food then.
What?
Carry on.
How can you honestly say that every week? It's just not on, is it?
I've just got this sixth sense. It's like my spider sense is tingling that you're going to do a rubbish joke.
You'll love this, Jason, because I've tied it in with the food.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Are you ready?
Go for it.
It's like a recipe, Jason. So it's not so much of a joke, it's a recipe. So you might be alright this week.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Jason, heat a frying pan over medium heat. Add pine nuts and toast them for a few minutes until browned and fragrant. Are you with me so far?
Yeah.
Place chunks of parmesan in a food processor. Add basil leaves, garlic, and toasted pine nuts and olive oil. Season to taste with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Blend for a few seconds until it becomes together and smooth. And hey pesto.
It's almost time to go, Greg.
It's been a rather quick episode today, hasn't
We've
it?
been talking a lot about food. But before we do, I think that you should explain where you hid Warrior last week.
Didn't I stop them with that?
Yes, because it was ridiculous.
It wasn't ridiculous.
I couldn't even find it, and I saw you put it there.
Well, as we know, Warrior's here now. But last week we hid him, and the set's changed a little bit. But if you didn't know where he was up there behind the Game Boy box, sideways like that.
With his little head poking
His
out.
head poking out like that. That's brilliant. A couple of people got it.
Maybe we'll play Where's Warrior again next week, Greg.
Yeah, maybe, but for now he's there, look.
Yeah, there he is. That's really easy. He's just there. Where is he? Just there. In the meantime, if you've got anything you'd like to send us, send it here to tnt@totgoo.com. tnt@totgoo.com. Greg, we don't even need that one anymore.
Yeah, but it's just fun, isn't it?
Who for?
The viewers.
Oh, really? We're going to do a Fridge of Fame next week, aren't we, Greg?
I think so, yeah.
Because we haven't done one for a few weeks.
Well, we need to find a decent fridge, don't we?
Yeah, let's get a fridge. We've talked about it for a year now. We've got some pictures lined up, but if you would like to send us a picture and maybe get on the FOF, Fridge of Fame, do so. Thank you to those who've sent us pictures so far. In the meantime, don't forget to tune in on Wednesday for Tea and Toast Extra.
Oh, I've got to do that now, haven't we? As well? God, it's just... Honestly, we graft, don't we? We graft.